Hello everyone, this is day 100 of building a house every day for 100 days. The finale. I can't believe I made it. It's finally here, finally done. I got a bit bigger of a build here, as you can tell, but before we get into it, this house is dedicated to Anthony, newest Patreon member. Also, shout out to Rob, who also joined the Patreon. Really appreciate your support. You'll get the next house I build for the channel, which might be in a couple days, I don't know. But yeah, before we get into it, I just want to talk for a minute here. I never thought I would make it to 100 days this series at all. I never thought I would do probably 10 or even 20. I kind of just made it and made the series 100 days because, that's like the YouTuber thing to do, but stuck with it because honestly, mostly stuck with it just because of the support I got on the series. All you guys watching, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. Kind of never thought I'd have a community like this. So, really grateful. Shout out to everyone who's in the Patreon. Got a long list at this point. It's kind of crazy. Never thought anyone would join that either, but you guys are all great. Get to the house here. Throughout the video, by the way, I'll kind of mention what I plan on doing after, so stick around. But getting to the house, might be able to tell I kind of went for a bigger plot here. It's not huge or anything. I believe it's 32 by 32 or something like that. Maybe a bit bigger, a bit smaller. I kind of forget. But I spent the first minute here just kind of building this landscape up. Get kind of this cliff, waterfall. I got a river in. Kind of just takes a minute because again, it's just kind of a big space. I really like the way this house looks. I think it's worthy of being the finale, in my opinion. I guess you'd be the judge of that. Let me know. Maybe this house sucks. I'm listening to feedback. So if it's garbage, let me know. Use world edit brush to kind of get the shape of the stream in. I don't think that's cheating, but maybe you disagree. Start getting the sand and everything in for the sides of the stream. Just the kind of usual stuff I do. Some sand, some clay, gravel, put a bit of cobblestone in there too. Some texture in it. Make the middle a bit deeper in parts, because if you don't, it just kind of looks too flat. Being only a block deep. Everything with water, kind of mess around with this front section. I wasn't sure how I wanted it to flow out, but I think it looks pretty good. Fill the bottom. I like the landscape on this house. Probably I knew I was going to make it really a bigger plot for this one, but I wasn't sure how big I actually wanted the house to be, so I decided to kind of compromise here. The house is still pretty big, but a lot of this is landscape. Because I personally like doing landscape. You guys seem to like watching landscaping too, so it works. A bunch of grass, leaves, put some seagrass in the water, obviously sugarcane and stuff, and I start doing a bit more landscape on the top, just one layer of grass up here because it looks way too flat, obviously. Green wool is a placeholder. I'm sure you're used to that already. Unless you're new to the channel, if you are new, you consider subscribing. I know you're here at the finale. It's part 100, but I'm not done. Touch on my plans real quick. I'm probably gonna still upload almost daily. The next couple days, I'm admittedly probably gonna the content will probably revolve around this challenge. I got some ideas in my head, probably a house tier list if you're interested in that. I'm gonna upload a full movie kind of video too. Got a lot of stuff in mind, so stick around. Let me know if you have any ideas for content after the series, by the way. Anything you want to see on the channel. I appreciate all the ideas you guys would have, because I'm sure you guys are a lot more creative than me. So if you want to see anything specific, let me know. Back to the house here for now. Getting this frame in. Kind of new in my head. All right, admittedly, when I was starting this build, I had absolutely no idea what I was going to build. I just kind of, in the spirit of this challenge, as I'm sure a lot of you who are longtime viewers know, I don't usually plan anything. I just kind of go into it and I just build whatever comes off my head, off the top of the head here. So I had no plan going into this. I just decided I'm gonna build a random frame and I'm gonna see how it comes together. I like the way it came out though. So I kind of get these steep roofs in. I know this left side is gonna be the tallest one, kind of. It's gonna be the main one. It's the biggest one, and the other ones are smaller individual sections. I didn't even know what blocks I was going to use for this, but I did know the foundation was going to be stone brick, of course, so I filled that in. Foundation looks really small right now. I raised it up a couple blocks in a minute, so just kind of ignore that, pretend I'm building higher up. Oh, good at the end, I promise. If this is your first time watching the channel, I got a Patreon down below. It's just $3. You get a house dedicated to you. You get a world download for this world and like individual schematics for your house. So, I'd really appreciate it. Or if you just want to support me, just to support me, I appreciate that too. Also got a Discord link down below. A lot of cool people talk about Minecraft builds and stuff in there. The link's in the description if you want to join. I'd appreciate that as well. Got over 100 people in there now, which is pretty cool. Get back to the build though. I settled on red wool for the roof. I'm sure Brody in the comments, Wavy Brody the goat, he's gonna, red wool roof. Oh, I kind of overuse it, but I like the way it looks. Pretty fitting for a finale in my opinion. Obviously the white wall as well is something I do a lot. I just really like this block palette. I figured kind of like take everything I learned from this challenge and apply it to like some of the early stuff I used to do. And yeah, I really like the way it came out. I raised the foundation up there 2 blocks as you saw. Just a way better height, makes it look less top heavy. Makes the foundation actually look like a foundation also, and not just like a block of stone brick at the bottom. I go around, just clean some stuff up. Finish the frame off, all that stuff. Start getting trapdoors in. Just kind of curve parts of the foundation a bit there. Just a lot of filling blocks in, a lot of like cleaning up weird kind of like edges and stuff. So yeah, get the stairs and the trapdoors in. I just like the way it rounds the frame off. Fix this front window a bit. I'm gonna put stained glass in there in a minute. Start texturing the roof. Concrete powder and concrete. Pretty classic for like the colored roofs I do. If you made it through this whole challenge, by the way, I don't know if you've seen all the houses or you just see the thumbnails. Let me know down below what your favorite house is. Like I said earlier, I plan on doing like a tier list. I might do that live so I can get like viewer feedback, which might be pretty cool. So, subscribe so you don't miss that. Oh yeah, I really want to know what some of your favorite houses are, or just favorite like moments from the series in general. Finished texturing the roof there, finally. Took a minute. Figure out where I want the windows to be. Obviously a door on the left, window on the right there. Just basically anywhere there's like an empty space, I put a window. And I put this flower pot thing in front of it. Leave that space on the left there empty, because I know I'm going to put a staircase there. My bad, sir. Whatever, I'll leave that in the video, make fun of me, I don't care. Get this like foundation thing in the front for this porch. Just like carry the same kind of block palette and theme. A lot of oak, a lot of spruce. Obviously staircase and everything. Kind of like banister. With walls and fence gates. Kind of creates like this curve, which is pretty cool. Finally start texturing the walls. This kind of immediately helps the whole build feel like more coherent and kind of like actually look good. Just diorite, calcite, concrete and concrete powder. Really nice block palette. Finish texturing this kind of left side here. Put a window in because it just looks like it should have a window, so put a window in. Windows are really easy ways to just kind of fill the space up. So, put one wherever I can, really. I get this path. Kind of know in my head I want a bridge somewhere, and I didn't want to put it there, like, directly to the right of the staircase because there's sugarcane there. So kind of went around it. Here's a quick bridge. Spruce slabs, trapdoors, campfires. Pretty simple. Texture of the foundation, just cobblestone, stone brick, like cracked stone brick. Put a stone in there as well. And then I put leaves around it, just kind of make the house blend into the terrain more. I really like the way it looks. It's definitely one of my favorite houses, I think. There's not anything like too crazy about it. I just think it looks pretty cool. It's like a nice look. I like the landscaping as well. Go around to a couple like smaller like finishing details on like the shape. Head over here to the back right of the plot. I get this tree in. Custom tree goat. Shout out to Wavy Brody. He taught me everything I know. So if you want custom tree tips, go harass him on Discord. Just a bit of texturing, some spruce leaf at the bottom, some azalea at the top, rather. Some moss carpet, some fence gates. Fill the plot up just with like grass, tall grass, some ferns. Make the space feel more alive. Put some fences around the path, some lanterns as well for some light. Finally get to filling all the flower pots in. A lot of like too tall plants, a lot of red. orange. Just really use my favorite plants that I like. I forget that pot on the left, but I do fill that in a minute. Add some signs just randomly about on the frame. I just feel like it adds a bit of like three-dimensionalness to it. I like the way it looks. Quick zoom in. I get a sign here dedicated to my newest Patreon member, Anthony. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Rob too. He also just joined the Patreon, but unfortunately can only dedicate this house to like one person. So you'll get the next house I build, which shouldn't be that far from now, probably in a couple days. So sorry for the wait. I get like a table in the front there on the porch, and then hang a bunch of lanterns up, bunch of flower pots, just fill the space. So on the back as well. It's a lot of light. I like the way it looks, a lot of light. I know I use a lot of lanterns, but you know, I like it. It's pretty cool. And yeah, it's the outside about done. A couple more small details, but yeah, head inside. Kind of a bit of a daunting interior for some reason. Just looking at it, kind of some things click really easily for me, some things don't. And it's not like this like didn't click, but kind of a weird shape. It's very open. So I start getting the kitchen in. It's very open. There's a lot of windows. There's not a whole lot of wall space, basically, is my problem with it. In the end, I think it looks really good, but you know, it takes a minute. Get this kitchen, this island in the middle, just kind of fill the space up. Candles, some flower pots, you know, cake on the island, that kind of stuff. Pretty simple kitchen. Over here, like at the door, get this quick, like, kind of, you know, rug for the entranceway. Some bookshelves, kind of just add a place to put the armor stand, basically. You know, like, put some clothes there, I guess. I don't know. Flower pots there on the right. Bunch of paintings, kind of fill the walls up. And I got this really, honestly, just strange space over here on the right that I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do with it. So I kind of just put it off, and I start working on the staircase. Can't put it off forever, though, so I kind of get started with it. I know I'm going to plug a dining table here, but it just kind of leaves me with this weird space on the right. I kind of know I want to put a TV kind of space in somewhere as well, so it's just kind of a bit challenging. Obviously, get this like red carpet. Fits with the roof of the house and everything. Just kind of like a red theme. I decided to kind of just bring this wall forward one box, kind of square it off so I could fit kind of entertainment space. Add a bunch of paintings. Hang a bunch of flower pots up, some lanterns, and yeah, it's kind of it for the bottom floor. I knew upstairs was going to be a bedroom. I decided to keep it like very open. I was thinking about sectioning the space off with like walls, but I decided against it. Quick bed, kind of like a TV space over here. Go for like the 4x4 painting. I don't think I've ever used this one in a house. Someone's gonna prove me wrong. I don't really know. So sectioning off with walls, I decided to add these like support beams. They just kind of help break the space up. They also help fill the ceiling because you can put flower pots and like, you know, there's like decorated pots and all this stuff up there. It just kind of breaks it up because there's a lot of red before, so let's just add some brown up there. I really like the way this bedroom came out. I like the house in general, honestly. You know, bookshelf on this wall and everything. Hang some lanterns, some flower pots. Quick carpet in. Got like this table on the right here. 2 tall azalea plants. Cool trick. It's like an azalea and then the leaves on top of it. Kind of looks like a short tree. Like a large house plant, I guess. You know, it's like desk area. It's got like a massive TV, I guess. I don't know. Some armor stands. Some more like ceiling support beams. Table. Span a bunch of paintings everywhere. And yeah, that's really about it. I appreciate everyone who watched not only this episode, but this whole series. Never thought I'd make, like I said earlier, never thought I'd make it to 100 days. Absolutely crazy that I completed this challenge. Never in a million years thought I would have the commitment to do this. But yeah, if you watched, I really appreciate it. Stick around though. I got more content coming around. You know, it's far from the end of me building stuff. So if you found the channel on this video, I'm sorry you kind of missed everything, but I'm gonna keep building. I plan on a little kind of preemptive announcement here. Plan on doing like a season 2 probably at some point next year. So I'm gonna do this again one day. So make sure you don't miss the next one, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.